All right, let's move forward. Difficult conversations. Lord knows there's plenty of difficult conversations happening right now. Let me ask the question. How many of you have had this thought, or you've heard this before? A coworker of mine is not doing their job and it's affecting my work. Anybody thought that before? Anybody want to raise their hand and either share a story or talk about this a little bit? Yeah, of course, right? How about, have you ever had an employee tell you, or maybe if you were an employee or you are an associate, my boss isn't giving me direction and I don't know what to do. Yeah, right? I mean, we've all heard this. This project has goals that aren't achievable, or maybe I'm not being listened to, right? Something else that would comment. One of my people, who's ever done this? Who's ever gone into full dominator mode and said, you're not doing your job and you need to shape up or ship out? Who's ever had that thought? Or maybe even said it to somebody. You need to get your stuff together or you're not going to be employed here, right? Yeah, bunch of people. Yeah, so these are the difficult conversations that we all have to have. We have them in our work. We have them in our families. We have them at home. We have them with our friends. And based on who the audience is, whoever we're talking to, yeah, the conversation might change a little bit. I did a difficult conversations presentation. It was about 30 minutes long. And given that everything that's going through tonight, with all this crisis and people being laid off and coming back and all this turmoil, I thought this is one of the things that we have in our Success Academy. And I thought this would be a very valuable tool. If you go out to this link, you can get two things. You can watch the video of me presenting and talking through this, and then you can also download the slide deck. So if you can't see the slide deck in the video, or you just want something, maybe you want to print it off and give your own presentation to your people. Maybe you want to take the slide deck and do your own PowerPoint, whatever you want to do. We're giving away the difficult conversations, the video of me doing it, as well as our slide deck, and you can get it here at this link. Again, I'll send this out later. I see there's already requests coming through in my email, that I've got up here on my second screen. For a bunch of this stuff. I'm going to reply. I'm going to get all this out to you. I'm going to send you the links. Don't worry. This would be a very good presentation to have the leader, the visionary of your practice. If that's you, if you're the owner and the visionary, this is a great thing for you to watch. It might actually not even be 30 minutes. It might be 20 minutes. It's not super long. It's pretty concise. And it's all about support and challenge. If you're not familiar with the support and challenge matrix, this is essentially what it is here on the right side. If you are not supporting people and you're giving them a high amount of challenge, that means you're dominating them. On the flip side, if you're overly supporting them and never challenging them, then you're just enabling them. And that creates a culture of mistrust, right? If you are not talking to your people in a productive way about what they need to improve, you're protecting them. And then, of course, there's the abdicator who doesn't challenge his people and doesn't support his people. This quick, difficult conversations video is going to give you everything you need to know about the 4 types of support and challenge and how to get you up into the liberator, where you have high support, but also a very high level of challenge, a high level of expectations for your staff, but they're aligned with you and you both know what the outcome needs to be. In a lot of practices I go into, if I ask the doctor and the staff separately, they give me different answers. And that always leads to some kind of drama down the road. Anytime there's drama in my business, if I'm in a leadership meeting and we're talking about there's something going on, one of the teams, there's some kind of misalignment or there's some kind of drama, I have kind of a joke that I say. And the joke is this: what's it going to cost? It's not really a joke. It's actually pretty serious. Drama costs money. Every time there's drama, it's costing you money. just get your checkbook out. It's like Lee Iacocca's story. You can write me $1 billion check today, or you can write me a $2 billion check tomorrow. If there's drama today, you can either write the check today to fix the drama, or you can write a $2 check tomorrow to deal with it tomorrow. But you're going to write the check, right? So I would encourage everybody here to go watch this. There's no opt-in. You just go click on it and watch it, and it's going to be a very good presentation that you probably want to give to your team. If you're bringing your team back, make sure when you bring them back from this COVID crisis that you guys are aligned and you're on the same page, that there's no misconceptions. You're in absolute lockstep on what has to happen. If you ran, if you were at 30 or 40 or 50% collections, labor of your collections, if 35 or 40 or 45% of your collections went to labor in the past, I'm going to suggest that you be very, very cautious about bringing all of your people back. That level of labor in most dental practices is unsustainable, and it leads to cash flow issues. It leads to undercompensating your A players, and then you have A player turnover. You simply can't compensate people well enough to retain them if 40% of your collections is going to paying labor. You got too many people and you're spreading the peanut butter too thin. So I would encourage everybody to go watch this. I'm not going to play it tonight. We got plenty of content to go 2 hours without doing this.